Hello, welcome to the Leverton on Everything podcast, and I'm Leverton, and I review everything, literally everything, books, movies, podcasts, clocks, walls, medicine, paper towels, regular towels, whatever. That's the first rule. Second rule is that every review on this show is under 10 minutes, starting from the moment I start talking about the thing, which is now. Today I'm reviewing Chippendale Rescue Rangers, the movie. There was a movie. And it's kind of bizarre. I didn't really remember it, and then I went and watched the trailer, and then I remembered it, and then I probably remembered why I didn't remember it. So basically, the movie is about Chip and Dale, who are these chipmunks, but it's like that they're the stars of this series, and the series, like the Rescue Rangers. Um, and then that series ended and it was canceled, so they went on with their lives, but they are still like the animated characters. So kind of think about it like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, except one of the main characters is a weird looking CGI, and the other is so it's strange because Who Framed Roger Rabbit happened, like, I don't know, like 30 years ago now, and it still looks um it still looks good and natural in a way that this doesn't. So it just, like, it's clearly that they drew one of the characters and then they put him in the live action scenes. It's not like they did any kind of other film magic to make him look good. So it doesn't look good. It looks kind of creepy. That's one thing. And the other thing is all of the cartoon characters, so cartoon characters exist in this reality and they exist with us, but all of the cartoon characters for the most part are Disney owned characters. So whereas in Who Framed Roger Rabbit you could have Donald Duck and Daffy Duck together, you could have, like, they had all these rules that they had to have equal screen time, but this is just basically like, yeah, you want like the one of the people from Peter Pan, sure, he'll be the villain. You want a bunch of the seven dwarves, sure, you can have like any of the intellectual content there. So it's really weirdly done in that way. So basically, it's sort of a reboot. It's not a reboot of the original series because in this they're playing actors who had those parts. So, and I think that's kind of why it falls flat. And I don't know how popular this movie was, but like, what is the audience for that? I think the audience is like people like me, even though I'm a little too old. I was a little too old for Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Actually, maybe kind of, I don't know. Maybe I thought I was too old, but actually I was the target because they had this block of Disney programming cartoons, and it was like Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Scrooge McDuck. Um, Probably I'm missing a few as well, but they would all play around the same time. Oh, Launchpad McQuack. Yeah. I forgot what that was called, but yeah, they had a bunch of cartoons there, super popular at that time, and then they all finished. Oh, Darkwing Duck was the one that I liked. I didn't like Chippendale Rescue Rangers. I just found them strange, but I'll pack a bunch of reviews in this one. So a while ago, like a long time ago, I bought one of those NES emulators, and on that it had Chippendale Rescue Rangers. The Actually, one and two, there were two Nintendo games, and I mean, me and my kids played that game. It was fun. I mean, it was like enjoyable because some of those games can get like really repetitive quick or like really difficult quick. Like we were playing Super Mario Brothers, and they were like, no, because I can start to play the first few levels of Super Mario Brothers because I remember everything, but like they don't want to have a game where you have to like remember all of the moves of the enemies and stuff. But, or at least they didn't at the time. But yeah, they enjoyed Rescue Rangers for sure. So yeah, I just remembered that. Oh, that's what, and that gave me like this warm feeling that you have when you remember good times with your family. So, the actual show, not great. The game, oh, pretty good, pretty good. This reboot, I don't know who it's for. Would I recommend it? No, I wouldn't recommend it. You're not missing anything if you don't watch this. One thing I would recommend is my son's podcast called the Everything and More Etc. podcast. You can find it on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple. And on that podcast, he talks about things like animated series is the first season. So if you check it out, he would surely appreciate that as much as I appreciate you for listening. Goodbye.